Hello everyone. Two Isabel's here. Whew. Let me tell you, I am tired, and yeah, it was, whew. Last minute shoppers, not fun. As you can see, I have gotten the Kistos gear. I need to repair. Definitely. I'm definitely probably gonna get a different stick. If I can find a better one, honestly.
You peep the Fed.
Yay! Hey, Brad, how you doing? But yeah, I absolutely love this. This is like perfect for Black Mage, honestly. I need a bear stick. It kind of looks bad. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm very tempted just to go to the Gold Saucer and get that big stick. You know what? After this quest, I'm going to head over to the Gold Saucer and see see how it looks. We'll see. Your time in this age is drawing to an end. Upon speaking to Vanat, several cutscenes will... Okay. Guys, we got cutscenes! Brad, how you doing? How was your, holiday madness been?
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
Back to the future! Perhaps I should stay and help. I like that. The hat kind of dips down and...
I appreciate your sentiment. I truly do. But 'tis a very long game that we must now play. And while you have maintained a stable presence here thus far, there are dangers in lingering over long. No. You must return to your own battlefield. Make use of the knowledge you have attained, that your days here and our friends' sacrifice be not in vain.
Doing fantastic. We redone with finals. Just got back from seeing Sonic 3 and now I get to chill and stream.
'Tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us.
Awesome! Yeah, I heard from one of my friends that Sonic 3 was great.
We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done.
But yeah, Brad, I'm kind of nervous because I'm starting college in a few weeks. January 8th is my first day, and I'm kind of nervous.
In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control. I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. And were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe. Alternately,
I
we
give the
might try
movie
to
a 10/10,
alienate
but
him
that
from
might
the
be hedgehog
convocation.
bias.
Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come.
That's fair enough.
Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation.
which is why she didn't want anything to do with the summoning of Zodiark. Okay, that makes sense.
Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteon at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So,
Oh, wait, sorry.
you may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us.
Hope not.
We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end.
Endwalker!
As you move forward, so too will I. As will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
Alright. So, how do I do this? Oh, so that's how I do it. Okay. Whoa! Really? Not even a doggy paddle or, you know.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandani.
Huh.
Space does feel like an ocean.
Yeah. Avoid that! Avoid that! No! The bells of Notre Dame. Oh.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before.
Oh no!
The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end.
Help him! Yeah! Dude, that was cruel!
That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer Hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate.
Okay, so,
That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiark. And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days. Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong. Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not
I
seek to
don't
forget
know
this
about you, but
tragedy.
this birthday feels pretty
Let us
tranquil.
carry it in our hearts,
Yeah.
that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
O mighty Zodiark! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
Nah, I summon Exodia, the Forbidden One.
Yeah, seriously.
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
Oh.
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering, to mire and plague.
Good grief!
In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die?
Jeez.
As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured. To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy, even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
Okay. Oh, I got chills.
A conjunction has begun to form. An intertwining of your time and mine.
What happened?
When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Has anything changed? Or is it still the same? Oh. Wow, okay, wow. Whew. That was... That was a lot. Whew. I don't remember what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, now I remember. Going to the gold saucer. Let's see how that staff looks. Yeah. Ah. Over here. Right. Da 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 I got this. Looks terrible. No. Shut up! You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna actually, hold on. I don't know. Yeah, I'll grab it. There we go. That honestly looks a lot better. Alright. Where's the nearest repair person? Mender! Yes. Terry! Impeccable timing as always. I'd heard you were off first as part of our efforts to investigate the final days. Well, as so it seems to be the case, while you were away, we've had some few developments, which we can discuss in a moment. For now, however, I could not tell you how wonderful it is to have you back. How long was I gone? How long was I gone for? So, have you learned a lot more of the final days? Yeah, a lot. And the journey is well worth the risk. Well worth the risk. No doubt your newfound knowledge will be a great boon to us all. Fortunately, during your time at first, things have taken a turn for the worse. Signs of running themselves ragged trying to contain the spread of blasphemies. Losing battle. To try and ascertain where and why of it, Alice and Avalon have been traveling all over. All the regions they visited, locusts and monoliths and worse infected. Thancred, Isenia, and Graha took a detachment of allied soldiers there to offer aid and succor to those who need. But the province is vast. They only managed to visit a handful of coastal villages. It was an accomplishment we'll celebrate it, but still, drop in the bucket at best. In the meantime, your stellar master Matoya had been making concentrated effort to establish contact with Heidelin and the ethereal sea, but no avail. That's what Tara and I. We've been keeping a close eye on the Forum. From what we gather, they've been constructing a vessel to ferry people to the moon. An ambitious project that has likely been years, if not decades, in the making. However, since we have seen no sign of thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. You recall the proposal issued by Master Fortitude and the people of the Razahan. Following their discussion, Vitra declared his support for the plan, and urged those who wish to evacuate to accept the Forum's invitation. So far, so good. But that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the Forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel, and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of the mysterious ship. Therefore, to secure safe passage to the harnished refugees to the tower, Alphalan, Alisei, Estinian, and Graha traveled to Galman not long ago. Trouble is, the capital is hardly the safest place to begin with, and now the final days have come to Galman. Shortly after our friends arrived, there was a rendezvous with Master Fortune. The panic broke out, and our communications were severed. From what fragments we were able to make out before the link shell went completely silent, we can only assume that the phenomena has spread to the capital. The others need you, Terry. Please, you must help them. Having you there will make all the difference, I'm sure of it. Cat broken glass was their first port of call, so you best start there. Hopefully they still know where they are. There's no telling what you'll be walking into, so you best take every possible precaution. Okay, the glasses, while I love the... Okay. So, should I just remove the visor or just remove the glasses? Because I'm not sure. Brad, are you there? I'll just keep it off. I want that. Or that. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Camp broken glass. Dark Tales. Woohoo! Uh-oh. $88 or above. Cred. Seriously? Fine. You know what? Fine. Trials. Quick. Ashley. Nice, what dragon? Shut up! There she goes. There she goes! There she goes again! Hey, Squirrely! How you doing? Just trying to get to level 88. Almost there. Okay. I need tea. Dude, what the heck? Come forth! I know him better, man! Oh ho ho ho! I'm the ghost of Christmas present! Well, also, just letting you guys know, as far as I am aware, we are going to be doing D&D on Monday. So, look forward to that. I have no idea if you guys can hear me because this music is pretty loud. What's going on? Woohoo! 88 miles an hour! Alright. Terry, not a moment too soon. The skies over Goleman are ablaze. But it's events on the ground that excite me. As you will have heard, your fellow Scions arrived ahead of you. Cut the customary greeting short after we received word from our troops on the Magna Glaciers and the foreign airships that landed. It was then that the heavens began to burn. I dispatched your friends as soon as we ensured the refugees had come to no harm. I would have you join them immediately. Additional support is en route, but we can discuss them later. I trust you're ready to depart? Several cutscenes. Required to participate in battle. Okay. Oh, shoot. I probably should have just equipped my armor. Bird friend, no!
No. 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 We were promised an escape. Not the same doom we fled.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy.
Oh yeah,
Come,
you're helping.
We must build a line of defense. How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
Excellent shot, sir! That's a big boy.
I can handle this pair. You?
Shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
As you wish, my little lord.
Oh no, I play as Alfred? Oh no! I'm barely good at Sage. I barely know how to do Sage. Oh no. Oh no.
I'll command the beast's attention. See to the wounded.
Help is at hand.
Leave it to me.
No, don't die! No!
Those who can stand, come with me.
It's alright, no.
Easy now. Deep breaths. You're safe now.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself, boy.
Why do you care? Oh, turn around. Fred.
But not hard enough!
Whew.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
Oh, come on.
No. Don't. I don't want to die.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape! Wait, that's... Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then? In time enough to be of aid, for once. We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride! Of that I've no doubt.
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army. Oh!
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Why, Allie, thank you so much.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
Yay, play as Allie! Woo! Red Mage, now this one I know. Meteors?
Not today. None to worry about. The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
Turnabout's fair play.
That was epic!
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you, from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
Again?
Get out of here! Quickly! I won't lose them! Not a one! This will be a brighter future! Woo! I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve!
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of Father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of him as it is. You mustn't let Eorzea's hero fight alone.
Come on, you are a hero. Am I late for the party?
Oh!
This is precisely why you should never skip your SWAT regimen. I'm back! You've done well in my absence. I'm not doing that one. It's one of the two. Oh, I can't decide. I'm back.
I can look after myself, you know.
Everything's in order? I trust?
Yeah.
I've had enough of this rabble! Come on!
Oh, a trio for the ages. Just the beginning.
Whoa!
I had a feeling I'd find you here. This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
Now, where were we? You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades.
No kidding.
Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you.
With what? Words? I still don't trust you. After what you did to Alfie and Allie.
That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan. Please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
How they could trust you.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more. Sure.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Gotta be kidding. What could he do?
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
Oh, now what? Oh no, it's one of those things.
More of them.
Xenos? What the?
Xenos? Here?
You'll be all right. Hurry to the airship.
I'm surprised you're not helping things along.
Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
That is, and has ever been, my sole concern. You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine. Yet neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust. So, I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about.
Yes.
Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing! You slaughtered your countrymen! You did! For what?
For nothing, in the end. So much wasted effort.
You bastard!
Julius?
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof.
You're not wrong.
Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous.
Yeah.
How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends?
Yeah.
Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone. Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
Julius?
You are a blight on the Garlean race. And there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death. But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Xenos! Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being.
Why?
There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish. Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
All right.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Eulus, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
That was the smug look of a proud older brother. Oh my gosh. Just in case it hasn't been established yet, I do not like this guy. I do not like him at all. All because of what he did to his own children. Okay? Unless you apologize to them, you can stay here while the world is destroyed. Ooh! Ooh, I want that! Oh, no! Hey! No! Oh. Oh, I want that. Oh. Just see Zeno standing there, so I'm carrying an unrepentant. Gods, I don't know what came over me. I just blurted out the first thing that came to mind. Look, I went back on it. I stand by those words. I would say I hope I won't incite him further villainy, but to be honest, I doubt he even remembers what I said. With our luck, chances are he will. Anyway, enough about that. It's good to see you again. Okay, so before I do anything, I am gonna have to go to an inn right quick. You go down here. Did you miss me? Oh, wait. Crap! Oh well. Shit and repairs. Be right back, guys. Sorry. Back. Sorry about that. Do. Aha!
No major injuries then. Good. I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives. Though not all, I regret to say.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy, Fortuneau Leveilleur. And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much. You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere. Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
What? You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
Why not?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions. Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
We swore to defend Garlemald, and so we shall.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
A moment, Master Fortuno. You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Sharlayan alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
'Tis nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
Of course he would ask that. That's stupid.
I swear.
Alfie.
Any other, I would doubt. But you, I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken it.
Except you broke it! You... Calm down. Just calm down.
Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does. You have my thanks.
Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait.
Alright.
Did you hear something just now?
Hmm? What the? Uh-oh. Uh-oh! You gotta be... Huh? Why have the rabbits come?
Dawn may banish even the darkest night, and to this bitter clime bring warmth and comfort.
Good grief, and I thought I had the most dramatic entrance.
'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
Yeah, seriously!
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expand upon my purpose and procure more suitable garments.
Okay, if I was my character right now, I would be laughing in the snow. I would just be...
Allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans. It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but Then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed. So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Etheris. Urianger made it sound absolutely marvelous, more so before the impending doom, but still. And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
Marvellous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Urianger's inferior works no more.
Okay.
Hey! Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom? Ahem. As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal.
Thank you.
We were born from Hydaelyn's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it? Aye, not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Urianger made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit. From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
Forgive me, but are they...
Always like this? Yes.
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
Hail, fellow. Well met. You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last. I'm Livingway, Hydaelyn's right paw. That last bit is very important. As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
I bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Sharlayan, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loperites made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable. 'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart.
Finally. Good to have you back.
For a time, at least. Nevertheless, 'twas worth the journey to find present company well. Wilt thou attend us at the Forum and lend thine own wisdom?
Yeah, let's get you out of the cold. Putting waves back there.
If that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
You're wearing shorts. Of course you're freezing.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
Oh, Lord. I dare say Master Folchant was not repulsed as we were to learn the identity of Hydaelyn's new custodians. As he will soon discover, they have much and more to offer the Forum. Might I suggest we return to the Annex forthwith? We may yet have time to discuss thy recent adventures ere we are summoned to the rostrum. Yeah. About that. Oh dear. What's this? I need to look this up because I need to know what's in there. What's in there? Is it gonna be worth my time? My secret in my secret box! Oh, a ring. Okay. It's not worth my time. Sorry, we're late. Not like we're planning around here, but I wasn't expecting to see you quite so soon. Nor I thee. In extoliating virtues of Aetherius, I did inadvertently awaken in the Leproius a desire to avert our beloved star's demise. Krails tells us you've obtained new knowledge that may aid in our growing efforts. I've used to share regarding our study of ethereal sea, but your findings are certain to be of greater interest, so I'd rather hear them first. To what revelation did Heidelin's Elpis flower lead? Well, I traveled back in time, and I saw everything. Then this dynamis is what drives the final days. And it and Akasa are one of the same. But this proves it Neoda's theory. When an entity, through sheer force of emotion, can channel this vast dormant reservoir into a sieging river, its power might surpass even that of Aether. But if our stars replicate with Aether, so replicate with Aether as said entity would need to be outside its influence to effectively manipulate the dynamis of great expanse. It's Medium! Exactly, medium. Or rather, the sorrow and suffering of a fallen civilization that she has been holding for millennia. She's the one who started the final days. The first one. Untold anguish and fear and hatred. Drawn from every corner from the universe. All for a single purpose. The destruction of Aetherius. Then our foe is no longer some unknowable calamity. We have but one aim, to defeat Meteor. You make it sound so simple. But you're not wrong. Vanquish Meteor and we are to deliver the world from the final days. But to even attempt it, there are two conditions. First, we must determine her location. Before Meteor escaped, an enchantment was placed upon her by Venat, the woman who had become Hydaelyn. Same implications of temporal magics are not entirely understood. So we cannot assume that our Hydaelyn and the Venat who met of Eblis are one and the same. Nevertheless, due to her intricate qualities as an all-powerful being, I wager that Hydaelyn possesses the knowledge we seek. Whether she would share that knowledge with us, however, remains to be seen. After all, she intends for us to flee Aetherius, not to stay. Do you suppose she has abandoned her pursuit of Meteor? No. Meteor's still out there. Aye, though it's not for lack of trying on Hayden's part. Surely that's why she used me as a conduit of her will. Provide clues such as the Eplis flower. I believe she's been waiting. For mankind's answer to Hermes' question. So, what's the second condition? We must find a means to reach Meteor. Naturally, our chosen method will depend entirely upon wheresoever she's made her nest. And commuting with Hydaelyn must be necessary to come first. Do you and Master Matoya have any luck with investigation into the Ethereal Sea? Sadly not. Though we enlisted the help of Velad and other Echo-Best allies, we couldn't detect so much as a whisper from Hydaelyn, even from within the Antitower. Master Matoya and the others is of the opinion that in the years since abandoning it, the Forum has found some other means to receive instructions from Hydaelyn. If so, it would most likely be some form of apparatus for observing the Ethereal Sea, close to home. Enter. Sorry to interrupt. Just received word from the Forum. The presence is required in the rostra, where they intend to discuss the Great Exodus. My father was able to persuade them. They're finally taking us seriously. Let's hear what they have to say. You know what? There. Much better. Forum is in session, and as such, the roster is closed to visitors. Sign on the 7th dawn. Very well, you may wait in the corridor. Of course, entry will only be permitted on the condition you leave your armaments at the door. Lest you forget, the sacred institution holds rational discourse in the highest. The implements of war are strictly forbidden. Alright.
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter.
Oh?
We are here to listen and to learn. But if the Forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends. By your leave, of course.
But don't leave us in suspense.
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
Agreed. I will present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Thank you, everyone.
If I may have your attention, the ad hoc session will now commence. The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the 7th Dawn, at their request, on the Great Exodus. You may enter. On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glaciers. We shall not soon forget your service to us, and the people of Radzat-Han. The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well. As an expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully and openly as we are able.
Then let us begin. First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
You are. It is for this purpose that Sharlayan has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Sharlayan citizenry, which has been categorized into groups. The earliest arrivals are to ensure hospitable environs for those who come after. Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat-Han was foremost among these. But since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside, are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
If only in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct. This arc, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today. However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets. Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
Seven hells. Is there anything to be done?
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
What if the Scions were to solve your problem? We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions. If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
'Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the anti-tower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your Ark.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
You could.
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
Delightful as always, Master Alfino. Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself. Yet, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration. I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. I call a vote. All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms? (71 in favor, 28 against. The ayes have it. Fortuneau, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state. And bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
Very well.
I call this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
Sorry about not letting the rest of you in on our plan, but I was, admittedly, thinking on my feet for the most part. But since we require both means of commuting with Heidelin and reaching Netium, in the spur of the moment, I saw involving ourselves with completion of the Arca's way of getting towards work towards both objectives simultaneously. However, we must first keep our end of the bargain by solving the problem of the 8th man. I like to think of it as not a challenge beyond our combined expertise, or at least the experience of our extended circle of associates. It might behoove us to learn of how the Aether Burner actually works before we attempt to improve it, though. No kidding! As instructed, I shall take you to see the Aether Burner. Meet me outside the Archeon. I trust you might cure on the way there. So the Ark is being built in the labyrinths. Hardly surprising. Where else could they conceal such a massive undertaking? Our destination lies on the lower levels. The Forum, in its wisdom, has granted you access to the Archon's lift. Step inside and have Aphelion take you to the metal circuit. You wish to use the lift, yes? Send your associates ahead to the Loxton Alpha. On the other side, the Ethereal Giants. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to... No, never mind. Let's attune to the matter at hand. Whoops! Wrong way. We have to wait here while Father arranges for us to use the lift. Should you really call him Father? After all, he pretty much disowned you. Here being Logistron Alpha, where the atmospheric conditions of Labyrinthos are regulated. Water is drawn from underground and dispersed as vapor, stimulating the formation of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating the temperature and air circulation, they are able to create the ideal environment to grow and preserve the biological samples kept here. Hold on. How do you know so much about it? Why, Father brought me here as a child. What? And left me behind? Actually, you're the one who left me behind when you went off somewhere with Grandfather. Night before, I've been asking Father how clouds are made, and he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I peppered him with questions the entire time. It is all too easy to take for granted the many interweaving aspects of our natural world, to grow inured to the wondrous. But having gained an understanding of the complex mechanisms employed by the Lobtrus in recreating a similar environment, I have come to view such process in new light. The subterranean guardians of the Labyrinthos, the lunar prison, for should contain the ancient zodiac. the inhabitants built for mankind beneath the moon's surface. Each unique, yet undeniably similar. 'Tis no mere coincidence. Ever since Heidelin unfolded us the grim fate that awaits Asterius, every essential resource we had spare be delivered to Rubentheus, in preparation for the Great Exodus. But that's not all. It also is a testing ground for the technologies that will allow us to settle on distant stars. Though the Libertors have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable, it is not our final destination. Mankind must learn to propagate life where there is none, to thrive where all is bare. Alas, time is not on our side. I've arranged for you to enter the central circuit. It is there most of the preparations for the Great Exodus are carried out. The construction of the Ark is among them. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subject to said restrictions and will have free rein to come and go as you please. Such is the will of the Forum, after all. We'll prove ourselves worthy of their trust. Your trust. Then let us proceed. I still don't like him. By decree of the Forum, the sciences of dawn are permitted to enter the central circuit. Eighth Burner is being constructed not far from here. Overseeing the work of is Kokol Dankol, after whom the forge is named. Once the necessary introductions have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss particulars. This way. Alright. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna end the stream here because one, as you all can clearly tell, my nose is not having the best day. I forgot to take my allergy pill, so yeah. And two, I'm gonna be playing this again tomorrow, so no need in going too far. Stay tuned for announcements, please. Thank you all so much for joining me. I deeply appreciate every single one of you. I really hope you realize this. Seriously, without you guys, I wouldn't even be doing... I wouldn't be streaming as much as I am now. I would probably have given up, like... I want to say a month into it, honestly. Seriously, those of you who stuck by me at the start of this and continue onward, thank you, honestly, really. If you like this video and you want to see more content, please feel free to hit that follow button. Make sure your notification bell is on. That being said, my normal stream days are Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. U.S. Central Time, guys, except for D&D nights, which are going to be at 5 p.m. U.S. Central Time. We are currently looking into possibly doing D&D nights every Monday. Doubtful, but we are looking into it. We're looking into making it more frequent. So I'll hopefully have news of that later on. I do have a YouTube account. It is under the same name. Please check it out. I archive all my videos at the end of every week. So if you see anything that you like that I have not completed, let me know and I will work on that. I also do have a Discord. Feel free to join that as well. Link is down at the About page. It should have the proper link, hopefully. It does update frequently, I think. It's like a permanent one. So tomorrow is going to be more Final Fantasy. No doubt there. Monday, as far as I'm aware, we're talking about it, and chances are we are going to be playing some more D&D. Unfortunately, Lettuce is ill at the moment, so plus she's taking a bit of a break. So hopefully she'll be able to join us eventually. Till then, we're gonna have to. We'll make do. We'll make do. And unfortunately, due to it being the Christmas season, Tuesday definitely is going to be no stream day. I might stream on Christmas Day, but that's a big if, guys. I'm honestly not sure. I'm kind of playing this by ear with my family and all this, so I might stream on Wednesday. I may not, but I'll try and do a makeup stream for you guys afterwards. I'm tired. I really am. I'm working retail at Walmart during Christmas, and it is not fun. Ugh. In the meantime, let's find something to raid. Who is on? Who is? Yeah! Carissa the Kengu. Playing Goose Goose Duck. Okay. Well, I'm always happy to support my fellow burbs. Once again, I want to thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Same old time, same old channel. So long. Thanks for all the fish, and good night, everyone.